Yeah, I was muted. This whole time, I was muted. Wow. Your ears, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, lag. Pro streamer, right? Yep. Yeah, payback. Now that I'm not muted anymore. Hello, welcome everybody to the Jet stream. Oh, it's been a while. Okay, so let me start here again. This room is going to be my room to acknowledge my supporters, uh, those that donate bits. And this is going to be an armor stand with diamond armor. And we've got the top cheerer up here for all time. And down here is going to be the subscribers. And we've got the top gifter so far. That's where I am. I'm going to put the names of people. I'm not sure if I'm going to include the amounts on the sides. I might only do the amounts down here. So that's those two rooms. And an explanation, I changed up this room and I'm going to do the map of my area. Can offer cursed diamond leggings and gold boots, enchanted gold boots or no. I will totally take enchanted armor if you want. I can strip the enchantment off of it. As long as it's extra armor. Oh, my controller. I don't want to be taking good armor. I just want any extra armor that you consider junk. Yeah, this is going to be a map of my area. And to get it to fit in this size, I went with this scale. Got a fun pair of diamond leggings with both vanishing and binding as a curse. It's no good since it's cursed. Oh, can you not remove the cursed? That's still fine. That's still fine. Does it does it glimmer like enchanted armor for just the curse? I guess that would be the only thing, because it's just going on an armor stand. So it's more about the appearance. If it's cursed, it doesn't matter. As long as the appearance didn't change. Because I got a grindstone right here to strip armor. Or to strip enchantments. And other thing, there was this other room I talked about. I raised the roof, I changed the I didn't like the green frog lights, so I changed it to the yellow frog lights since you're seeing them predominantly. I need to figure out how to decorate this room. Also, this room needs a little more decorating, but overall, I like how this room is now that I put this armor stand here. I don't like, because this is actually my head, I don't like that it shows Steve's face. Maybe on Java it shows correctly. I don't know. For that matter, do you think I should have helmets on these, or do you think I should have heads? Unfortunately, it still retains the shine. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll take it anyway. And then what I'll do is I'll just make sure that the full set has the shine. Then it shouldn't look odd. Since the curse stuff is kind of the junk anyway, right? You can put it in my mailbox if you want. Or if you want to visit my place, you're welcome to come over. Uh, yeah, it's junk as junk can get. Yep. I'm in the North Tunnel. I'm all the way up at 1700. I still need to do my storage room at some point. I did show this, but since I was muted, you didn't hear my explanation. So this is going to be my villager trading hall slash iron farm. That'll lighten up our storage. Yeah, that's what I was figuring. That's why I asked. Your base is really coming along. Oh, thank you. I think it is too. This up here I'm doing kind of Japanese inspired, which is why the cherry blossom trees. And this is going to be the iron farm storage. Not sure how this is going to look yet. That's a lot of golden boots. Yeah, the Japanese inspired is really nice. I need to texture these walls. And then after I get those textured, I'll come down and finish these. This is a lot of cobblestone walls. So I don't want to do it all and then texture it, because I don't want that many extra laying around. Made good use of the Skelly farm before Bedrock stopped dropping loot. Yeah, I noticed that too. I don't get any loot anymore either. Love the walls, just feel so cozy. It, they'll look even nicer once they're textured, I think. I need to... I'm going to use andesite. We got enough walls here. I think a whole stack can be converted. Other than this annoying bit. I will need to go get myself some more andesite. I don't need to ask anybody for andesite. I've got a nice place to collect it. Weird thing is it's just spawner mobs that don't drop anything. Yeah, I noticed that. On the bright side, it limits the drops so we don't have to sort an auto sorter for the double zombie farm. Now, this is true. Uh, just trying something there. I think that's good. Just a little something, something. Just to change up the pattern. That's kind of what we're going for. Now I just need to do it to all the other walls. I should probably do some of these too, I guess. Yeah. Are you before or after Andrea? I'm after. So I'm at 1700. You'll recognize my tunnel. It's the Mario tunnel. Alright, we'll come back to that. Yeah, it's a long tunnel. Here, I'll come meet you. Oh, there you are. Hello. Welcome. I am in voice chat, by the way, if anybody's interested. I thought I saw movement for a second. You want a tour of the place? Let's give you a tour. We've got my ship down there. Represents Sea of Thieves with the little dock.
Hello.
Hello. Now you can hear me real time, right?
Yep. It's always a bit jarring to kind of have to mute stream and be like, oh, what have I missed?
Hold on, you're a little quiet.
I am?
Uh, huh. You're up as loud as I can put it. Huh. You're up as...
Hmm.
Alright, let me mute my stream and just turn up my laptop so I can hear you better.
Yeah.
There we go.
Awesome.
Alright. So yeah, down there is my Sea of Thieves sloop. You probably recognize it from the Minecraft realm.
Yeah, I was just thinking it looked a bit familiar.
I made a couple updates to it, but overall it's the same ship. The dock is new though,
Are
and
you going
we'll
down
get
and see
down.
it?
Huh?
Oh,
Yeah, we'll get
no, I was
down
saying
there
you
in a
go down
minute.
to it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
My entrance with my overflow of storage, and
Oh, you have
then
conduit somewhere too, don't you?
yeah, it's downstairs. This here is going to be my map room. I just need to finish it. Which interestingly enough, there is no plain empty maps on Java apparently. Gotta use
What?
uh gotta use compasses to make maps.
Huh.
So that's gonna hold me back a little bit. But we'll get there.
Well, at least they're pretty easy to make. It's like iron ingots and redstone, isn't it?
Yeah,
Compasses.
yep, it's just iron ingots and redstone. This here's my farm. I do want to
Very
put
nice.
a greenhouse on the back side. And then
Yeah.
on back here is going to be my sniffer farm when I get to it. All the storage is under the floor here.
Oh, nice.
This is my organic stuff that I still need to find a place for. We'll go upstairs first. Planning a brewing machine in that area. Uh,
Machine.
yeah, yeah, you can have auto brewing. So that's what I'm going to put in there eventually.
I've
This is
seen them do it, but it's like on Hermitcraft, but it seems like really complicated.
Yeah, I kind of like the one that Etho made. Um, he made it years ago. He's got a tutorial
Nice.
video for it. So I'm probably going to do that with a little bit of a variation to it, though. Uh,
Nice.
this is where I have my two tall flowers at the moment, but I don't have storage for extras here at the.
It's always nice to include places to touch grass. Just you know,
Yeah,
tips.
yep. This is a dead end over here. This is a bedroom. We'll not go in there. uh,
Have you not cleaned up your mess?
yep. Yeah, it's a little messy in there. So, from the outside, when you looked up at the switch, this is that room you see. We're now
Yeah,
inside the
it actually looks
switch.
really nice from the outside.
Hey, Victoria, how are you doing today? Got my kitchen pretty well done. This back here, I'm not sure what to do with. I was going to have a staircase up to the villager breeding, but I don't like how it's going, so I think I'm going to tear it back out.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That was
So I might,
perfect. It doesn't go anywhere right now.
yeah. Well, at the very top, if you break through the grass to the left, you're outside. It's that
Okay.
close. That's good to hear, Victoria. I'm doing pretty good, thanks. I got my dining room. Most of this up here isn't really useful, other than right now it's my brewing area. I do have my
Yeah,
brewing
it's the thing that
supplies stored.
can't sit at the table. Can't sit on the chairs.
I do
It's like
have a chicken cooker that really doesn't seem to be working. All that chicken that's in there,
oh,
I
it's closer to
placed.
the fridge. Nice.
Yeah, I've actually got a button here on the side that I can toss chicken out.
The chicken lunch.
But it's a dark oak, so it blends in. You don't even notice it's there. So it
No.
doesn't take away from the aesthetic. There is a hidden uh, netherwort farm. I need to automate it, but for now it's
Behind
Yep, behind the
That
painting.
would be the classic trick.
Yep, it's kind of unsightly, so I thought I'll put it back there. And with the brewing up here, makes sense to have the have that available. I'm glad I've managed to catch one of your streams. How's the stream going? Love Minecraft. The stream's going pretty good. I'm glad you got a chance to catch it too. Uh, do you play Minecraft, Victoria? We'll continue downstairs here.
A very
We've
big
got,
place.
huh?
It's a very big place.
Yeah, and it's still growing. Got my wool farm here. Currently it's off, so that's why all the sheep have their wool at the moment. Uh,
They look a bit better with their wool on.
yeah, they do. I just figure I got plenty of wool for myself, so I just left. When the shears ran out, I left it, didn't add new shears. I've got a lot of hours on Minecraft, but I have breaks from it. I understand that. I take breaks sometimes. This side, I have all of my extra flowers, and then banner patterns I have down here. I still need an oxeye daisy. Easy enough, I just haven't gone and found it yet. This side is my banner storage, of which there's nothing in here. And then a hidden little cauldron if I need to undo anything. Uh, Why did that get stopped spamming symbols? Oh, because of all the question and exclamation marks you put in. Yeah, I did build all of this. This is all mine. It's on Kennedy's server, though. Kennedy's another streamer. So this is his server. Uh, this side is supposed to be the honey farm. So I got storage ready for honey. I'm not sure what to put there at the moment. Uh, Temporarily, I'm storing eggs here. Because I did have
Temporarily.
chicken. I did have a chicken hidden behind laying the eggs. But I've reached enough eggs, I'm like, I'm just gonna kill it. How long did all this take you? It's been on and off for... How long has the server been running? I don't remember.
Uh,
A year or two?
10 months. 10 months.
10 months?
Yeah, just about.
Oh, Killer says July. Okay, so less than a year. We had a realm before this. This is going to be the storage room. I dug out, but haven't done much else yet. And
I like the shape.
I like it too, but I kind of had an idea for different. It always happens. I
Ah,
got
the
my,
ceiling is not.
yep, got some skulk for the ceiling. This is my enchanting room. We got our snowman over here with a sneaky little storage back behind it for snowballs and such.
Oh,
Not much back here, kind of a tight little spot. And then over here is where I kill the skeletons from my skeleton spawner.
oh, that's neat. I didn't think of having it so integrated into a base like that.
Yep. And then that's the maintenance to get to the back of the wool farm, down to the skelly spawner, and it even sneaks over to that little hidden snowball room. The switch for the skelly farm is right there behind you on the wall.
Where is the spawner?
So the spawner is actually underneath us here. Actually, we'll go in the
Oh,
maintenance
no.
room. So the filter for the Skelly farm is to the right there. And then we can go down on the left here. If you go down to the bottom, the first opening was access to the redstone. So this is the Skelly spawner.
But don't you have to have like the proximity of like 16 blocks to the spawner? Are you able to reach it from up there?
Well, that's the trick. Because if we go back up, right now we are within range. And right here, I'm in range, and now I'm not. In range and not. So I need to at least be on the steps to get it to work.
Okay.
When I'm up here, it's not working. I'm just killing
Yeah,
at
so if
that
you
point.
just took the slabs down, if you just went down with down the slabs, and then everything would just work.
I well, there's also the distance. Let's see. It's like right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I guess if I take the slab out, I might be in range. Guess I'll have to test that.
Hmm.
I didn't really think about that. I was going for this look, but if I drop that, I might be in range.
That might be more convenient than standing on the staircase.
It might be. So here we are in my first supporter room for the bits donations. Then we got the subscriber room.
I
And
noticed you
then,
have a lot of beds around your place.
yeah, in case I need to sleep, I want them fairly close. This is
Yeah, it's very
where,
convenient.
if if we got armor drops, this is where it would have ended up in these barrels. I do have a skeleton head
Hmm.
at the moment. The bones and arrows, I forgot to point out, was the storage in the hallway that we
Yeah.
passed. And then from there, I was sorting the armor into these chests manually, as well as the bows. I do have a
Mhm.
smelting system here with lava generation back behind. There's another smelting system over here, and it's the same lava generation. You can walk behind from one to the other. So lots of lava. This is my storage for fishing. So anything I catch while fishing can end up in here. Then we got a nice little statue room here. We'll go over there in a moment. Darn Enderman.
Oh, we made it all the way down.
What was that?
We somehow made it all the way down.
Yep, we made it all the way down. And then we got my nice little, I my mind is not thinking what this is called now. Shipwright. This is the shipwright. That's what it is. So on Sea of
It's
Thieves,
cod green.
go ahead.
It's cod green.
Yep, this is my little nod to the Hermitcraft.
And jelly too.
Yep, we got Jellycat, we got vintage beef hanging on the wall, and we got Grian. We got Grian behind the. He's our shipwright. I wasn't sure what else to do
He's
with him.
fine.
I just figured since he did all that fishing in the latest season, we'll put him down here. At least until I have a better idea for them. Uh, Yeah, I'll let that dirt despawn, I guess. Yeah, my ship, like I said, it's the same ship from the realm, other than I made some minor adjustments, like the crow's nest. I did the different design for the crow's nest, because I found this design and I liked it better. Overall, I just use that for fishing. No other use for
Very big
that
boat
ship.
for fishing.
Huh?
Very big boat for fishing.
And this sloop is actually a small boat. On Sea of Thieves, that's the two-person boat. The brig is a three-person and the
Two
galleon's
people
a
to man that whole
four-player.
thing.
What's that?
2 people to man that big thing. Wow.
Yep. And then here we've got my axolotl aquarium.
Aww.
Speaking of which, I forgot the room that we passed up over here leads to
Oh.
over top.
Oh, they've murdered a bunch of tropical fish.
Now I'm in the aquarium.
How did you get up there?
It was back here past the statue.
Oh.
It was just through here. Still need to decorate this room, but
Oh. Nice.
yeah, that way I can get in the aquarium easy enough and breed them. They give plenty of tropical fish. I
Do
do
the
have a
tropical
door
fish
down
spawn
here.
in naturally?
Huh?
Do the tropical fish spawn in naturally?
Oh, yeah. Yep. And then the axolotls
Okay.
kill them.
I thought you put in some pets and they just killed them.
No. Well, thanks, Victoria. Yeah, this was the original door to get in and out. And let's just say the axolotls can get out easy enough. So that's why I did the room over top. The aquarium's your favorite? Oh, thank you. Oh, earlier talked about the conduit. The conduit is underneath us right here.
Mm.
And this is my warp tunnel to get out into the water. Or if I'm in the water, I can easily get into my base that way.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Alright, the next part, it's just empty rooms going down. So we'll take the water elevators. What I do is I just look this way, and when I go down, I just push forward to get to the next level. Otherwise, you go all the way to the bottom.
Uh, But that's actually where it's handy to have like the magma blocks dragging you down, because if you just do a drop, it's faster, but then you go the whole way down.
Yeah,
Here you can
yep.
always kind of choose.
Yeah, I want to be able to get off at the different levels. So this room I decorated like a geode, and that's because I've got a geode right here.
Oh, this is
I
just this is so pretty.
I unfortunately had to dig through the geode to put my staircase in, but at least that half of it's still there.
Yeah,
There is a mine shaft somewhere to the right, or over this way.
wow, you got a lot of things in your base.
Yep, that's my favorite cube, the amethyst. Oh, yeah, it is a pretty block, and it's real nice when you walk over it. For quiet, you can hear. I don't know if that's coming through to the stream or not. Depends on the volume, but it makes a little twinkly sound. Makes it here too. And then this side, I mean, I have a sign if you're reading. We have an empty room, but if we continue straight, we got one more empty room, but then it leads into the trial chamber.
Very nice.
So let's see. In my base, I've got a skelly spawner, I've got a mine shaft, I've got a geode, I've got a trial chamber. What am I missing?
An ancient city.
Alright, if we go back to the elevators, it's also a lush cave system, so I get plenty of the clay in that. If we
Yeah.
go down to the next level, this is the bottom at the moment. It does have to go one more down to bedrock.
Ah, the cave.
I have a cave,
Oh, it's so pretty.
and you see how I decorated this level, right?
Oh, there's zombies in there.
Yeah, I still get some spawning. You see the decoration of
Yeah,
this level?
Killer came over to clear it out, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. We have a deep dark. So all of this over this way used to be Skulk.
Mm.
And over here there still is Skulk.
Yeah, I see some. I exposed diamonds.
Yeah, I haven't gotten over there yet. And then,
No ancient city?
not an ancient city here. By the way, there's another geode over there in the corner.
Yeah, I can see that.
There's not an ancient city here, but if I go about 100 blocks that way, there's an ancient city.
How do you know?
This little thing called chunkbase.com.
But I mean, do you know you have to know the seed, don't you?
I do. I know the seed. I I helped Kennedy pick the map, so
Ah,
yeah,
I thought you didn't
my
even know
little
the seed.
secret.
You just hold it one straight for everybody to hear.
Yeah, it's fine. This I need to continue digging down until I get down to bedrock. But this is as far as I've
Yeah.
gone so far. Yes, Killer, there's more. You did not get all the skulk out of here. There's a whole
I'm
section up
gonna jump
that
on
way,
top.
as well as this roof.
Yeah. Honestly.
I mean, you cleared out quite a bit of it, but you didn't finish the job. Yeah, if we get over here, the killer got all of this cleared out other than some of the ceiling. Oh, actually, it goes even deeper. I
Oh
don't know
wow.
if I walked this deep. So he cleared it out pretty good. The roof was
Yeah.
deliberate because I wasn't sure if you wanted a skulk ceiling. Gotcha. I'm not sure what I'm building down here. I do appreciate... Oh, there's another geode here.
Well, you're not running out of amethyst anytime soon, clearly.
Nope. I actually do appreciate you left the ceiling. It does leave a nice little touch and a reminder of what this area was. Uh, but yeah, there's also more over here you didn't clear out, Killer. back behind here. But I think if you follow this the whole way, you end up at the ancient city. I think it connects.
Oh, it's scary.
Yeah, actually, I guess she
You should
cleared
go look
this
at
out,
stuff.
but there's a whole area back there. Come to think of it,
Oh
is
yeah.
can you see the ancient city?
Doesn't seem to be.
Hmm, not that.
No, I can't see anything.
Why are you
Other than
hitting me
more
with an
stuff
arrow?
lost.
Stupid zombie.
Wasn't me this time.
Nope, all I see is Skulk.
Yeah, must be
No,
further.
no evidence of the city. But it's
But
back
it's there
there.
apparently.
It's back there somewhere. I'll get to it eventually.
Imagine all the loot you could get from that.
The zombie probably came from up there, because that area is still dark. Uh,
Yeah.
my message is being checked by mods. Yeah, because you said the H word. Yeah, you might want a little protection. We're in the not so safe part of my base.
Wow, how could you bring your guests to an unsafe party base? Honestly.
It's you. Oh, we got water here.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're capable of defending yourself.
But that's what I've got killer for.
Yeah. This way to get back.
It is a very pretty cave.
I'm not sure if I want to have this decorated on the outside. I think I do.
It depends on whether you're going to go into the cave, right? Because if you're watching it from the cave, it looks a bit ugly. But if you're watching it from the
Yeah.
inside, you wouldn't know.
Yep. But yeah, that's the tour. I can't think of anything else. Still waiting for these to grow properly. I guess I gotta bone meal them to get all of the
You got the
berries on them.
skeleton.
Yeah, I've got the skeleton farm. But when I get down to bedrock, elevator will go all the way down.
You going all
Uh,
the way up to the door?
we're gonna stop one short.
Okay, I missed it. Oh, okay, uh, oh, I'm in the garden.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
you don't
actually, I did.
have a way down somewhere?
You know what? Did I? I didn't take you up there, did I yet?
No, it looks like I have to take myself up there.
I'm sorry. I thought we went through everything. Yeah, this is going to be the storage for the iron farm. And then up here will be access to the villagers.
Hmm.
And then I don't know what I'm going to build out around this.
Man, I just really love the vibe here. This is just so nice.
Yeah,
It
the
feels like
cherry
nature, but
blossoms and all
also
that,
like,
it makes it nice.
yeah,
I do have access to get down there, but I need to get some more cats just to make sure creepers don't come up my stairs.
good idea.
Guess we didn't walk over here. You get a nice view over here. Just don't fall. Oh, thanks, Bucky. Time for a drink.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a real nice view from up here. You can see the tip of the boat down there.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's
always
a nice
time to
spot.
hydrate. I like that for the most part, you feel isolated up here away from the rest of my builds. You do get a visual over there in that brief little bit of the ship, but for the most part, you don't see it. And
Yeah,
even
it's
from,
like a different world.
yeah, and even from down there, I'll have to see when I get the final building on, but at the moment, you almost don't see this, so it doesn't spoil the view. Over here is the down.
Uh, but you want the armor then?
Huh?
You want
Oh,
the
the
armor?
armor, yes.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
no problem.
I hate. Don't put the arrows there. Alright, so a pair of boots and a pair of pants. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
We'll just strip that. And you said stripping it of the. You can't strip it of the binding and it still glints anyway.
Yeah,
So, so we'll just leave that enchanted armor then. Well, my gold one is done, unless I want to change out the helmet for a head. So thank you for that.
no,
I'm thinking it's going to look better with a head now that I'm looking at it more, so you don't see the stick. But I'm not sure what head to put on it. That'll be the question.
you put unique mob heads. No, I don't know if mob heads can go on them, can they? Understands.
I'm pretty sure they can. We can test it out. I got a skeleton head down here. Snag that out. Let's see. Yeah, you can put it on.
That work. Well, I mean, I feel like a skeleton head kind of would work because if they have it in the base game. If it's anything, it'd be some of the other ones.
Yeah, I'll have to think about what heads to use.
Yeah.
Because it is supposed to be
You could make one of them a warden head.
a what?
A warden head.
Ooh,
It would go good with the blue.
that might not be a bad idea. Uh, I want, because it's to thank the supporters, I want to be careful what I use.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got Enderman heads, skeleton heads, and zombie pigman heads, as well as my own heads. But yeah, that's my base. There actually is one more part. It's not really much to see, but we can go take a look, I guess. Something else I've been working on. If we go this way, and then a little bit to the right. Oh, talking about, I've got everything. I've got a
Woodland
mansion,
mansion.
woodland mansion. Yep.
Oh. Oh, you just decided that you don't want this land here anymore.
No, no, I'm digging through. So over here is the ocean.
Mm.
And right now, it doesn't make sense for my boat to be where it is when it can't get to the ocean. So that's why I started
Mm,
digging this out so it would make sense. I want to put a waterway through here to connect that water to the ocean.
that's a pretty big project.
Yeah, it is. I had the idea and then started digging on it when Andrea needed all that dirt. So I got her a bunch of
Yeah.
dirt from here. But this is how wide I want the waterway, and then after I get it dug out, I need to terraform the two sides so it looks natural.
Oh, that's gonna be a task and a half.
Yeah, it is. I'm open to help if it.
We still haven't done our own circle yet.
I know everybody's busy with their own projects. I'm fine. I'll get to it eventually. It's a long-term
Yeah,
project.
eventually. Yeah.
I actually think from my villager and iron farm, I'm going to make a pathway over to that woodland mansion too.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you know what? I didn't really show this side. Not that there's much to see, but right now it's just kind of my tree farm over here.
Mm.
I had a chicken cooker. I've since killed all the chickens in it.
Oh no.
Well, I thought that this chicken cooker was interfering with that chicken cooker up there.
How's that supposed to work?
But that chicken cooker up there still ain't working, so I don't know what I did wrong up there. I must have done something wrong with that chicken cooker. I gotta figure out what I did wrong.
Another thing to put on the list of to do things.
Yeah, I do have a cat over here. Keeps my portal safe from creepers.
Hello, ice cream.
uh, yeah, I've got three cats. I got Jelly, I got Ice Cream, and then I've got another cat in the bedroom.
Hmm.
Oop, that's Circle. I don't know what time Killer posted that. I'm sorry, Killer. What Circle? Showing a death symbol.
It's circled off,
Oh,
but I don't want to put
your
anything else.
Circle.
Yeah, our
Oh,
circle.
that's
It's
your
big.
long-term project, right?
Yeah,
Gotcha. Yeah, lots and lots of work.
it's smaller.
Yeah, got an ender chest hidden over here too.
Yeah, very hidden. Yeah.
Try to have
But
the
that's
things that are needed in the places where they're needed. Yeah, as I was saying from earlier, you look up, you see the cherry blossom trees, but you really, unless you're really looking, you can't make out the walls that are up there.
no, it kind of blends in with the trees.
Yeah, the cherry blossoms are your indication since there's no other.
Yeah.
But if I transform all that to a Japanese theme, it'll probably blend in even more.
Oh yeah. Well,
Uh,
I guess I'll get going then. Thanks for the tour.
all right. I guess if Victoria's here, she'll probably like a little bit of a server tour.
Yeah.
You've seen my tunnel on the way in, but
It's
chat
very
hasn't.
nice.
My Mario tunnel, which when Ben and Rachel came, Rachel was singing the Mario tune as they went down the tunnel. We've got the castle at the end here. We've got major tunnels running north, south, east, and west from the main hub. I'm in the north tunnel, which is decorated in red. South tunnel's blue. The east tunnel's yellow? Yeah. And then the west tunnel's green. I got that right?
I think so. Except for East. I don't remember what East is, but it probably is yellow. It's the only color that's left.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's yellow. Oh, we got an incoming ad. Ooh, I know what I can show off on my stream. I have yet to walk to it myself. I've seen it on Blue Maps, but I didn't actually go to it yet. Maybe, actually, are you at the hub?
Yeah, I'm at the hub.
You want to come back and give a tour of the end portal?
Sure.
Since you and Killer worked on it? Yep, wait
Yeah.
until ads are done.
Oh. Yes, of course.
Actually, let me hit snooze. How long does that give us? 5 minutes. We have 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, just yeah, it's the tunnel. You know, looks nice. You can jump
Yep.
around in it.
Yeah, it's a really nice tunnel. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Parrot.
And here we are.
Wow. Yeah, seeing it in Blue Maps is one thing, but seeing it in game, oh my goodness.
How did the wandering trader get on top of the dragon? This guy. What the heck?
They get all over the place, don't they? And that didn't kill him.
They really do. Excuse me, sir.
This is impressive.
Yep. Behold the reason for our burnouts.
Yep. I,
So like you can obviously see how pretty it is, but like, you know, the real fun things are like the special features, the ones that we've hidden. You know, there's
yeah.
like some buttons open, for example. You know, if you just press the button here, there's a bed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then you can just kind of, you know, just
AFK.
yeah. There's a button on the inside as well.
Oh, darn. I was about to walk away and say, bye, lag.
No. That's not how it works here.
I'll do those in a moment,
And
lazy.
there's a skeleton farm as well. So we also have a hidden way to get down to that one in the west side.
Yeah, so you come in on the east side. You got a skeleton on the west, huh? Oh, a drop.
It's safe, don't worry.
Nice.
Yeah. So I haven't really decorated this tunnel because it's just a diversion from the original one, but it gets you there. And then there's the
Nice.
farm. Yeah. Nothing special, just, you know, as long as there's a way down there, you know, it works.
Yeah.
And
I'll never need that because I got my own.
yeah, I
Uh,
mean, we do too, but some people do. Not everybody's as lucky as we are.
the tree, I think, is what really burned us out. I can
Probably.
imagine. That probably took some time deciding how you wanted it, huh? Probably
Yeah.
a lot of trial and error.
No, we just kind of winged it and then winged it a bit more and then winged it a bit more too. Just to kind of really wing it.
It looks really nice. I mean, it all looks really nice. You guys did a
That's good.
great job. Trees are fun to build, tree houses especially. You know, I
Trees are
have
super
yet to
easy to build.
do. I need to do that at some point. I did do one in creative, kind of. I never really finished the tree. I just did the trunk.
Mhm. The trunk, in my opinion, is the easier part. Because you can kind of do the shape, but like the leaves are difficult.
Yeah. I will say one thing. I'm not saying this that you gotta change it or anything, but if it were me, I don't know how it would have looked. I would have made it so you could walk around the portal.
You can.
Okay, you proved
It's
me
a little
wrong.
bit of parkourness, but like you can,
Yeah,
you
a
know.
little bit of parkour. But all right, you proved me wrong. uh, I did a treehouse on the realm on top of a massive igloo. I vaguely remember that. I don't think I ever got over to see that though, Lazy. All right, ads coming in, so
Yeah.
we'll make our way to spawn. That'll be the next spot.
Make sure you show it fluffy.
Yep. There's levels to this server. There's me with barely any builds, then Lag and Killer with an entire kingdom. Yeah, yeah, your
We
guys
haven't
is
gotten around to the whole kingdom part yet, you know. Just it's just a castle and like a village or something, you know. Getting there.
it's still
Not yet.
it's still very impressive. And then this, the amount to dig all this out.
Oh yeah, in the Nether too.
Yeah. I'm planning to do Bowser's Castle for my portal. I'm gonna have to dig out about this amount, maybe more.
You
That's
want to
another
be
big
careful with
project.
ghosts. Don't spawn.
Hmm?
You want to be careful about ghosts.
Yes, I'm aware of that. Yep.
But yeah, looking forward to see that when it's completed.
Yeah, and I kind of want to use that as the way of getting to the nether, onto the nether regular area, you know?
Yeah.
So, that's going to be another big project.
Yep.
And people should be
Oh,
back
oh,
from the ad now.
Yep.
We're we're currently in the Nether Hub. This was all designed by Kennedy. Uh, we got the letters on the walls to indicate which direction the tunnels go. And then we've got the big sword here, which is actually goes to spawn. Oh, excuse me. And then at spawn, we've got another Japanese inspiration here. A little Zen garden. This was built by me. Hi, Lazy. How are you doing? We've got these hidden cakes all over the place. That was Bucky, if I recall correctly. Uh, and this is my build. I did a chicken cooker here. Looks like people have been helping themselves, and that's exactly what it's for. I'm not complaining. That's good. That's the whole purpose of that chicken cooker. Um, Actually, you know what? I lied. These two trees on either side of the portal, I handmade those. I tried growing them and they were too big and too overbearing. I wanted something there that didn't take away from the portal. So actually, I did do some custom trees. They're
Very
okay.
nice.
They're okay. If you look too hard, you see how flawed they are. Now we've got spawn. When people first start, this is where they'd spawn on top of here, or some people have actually been spawning down on the road even. But that's the spawn building. Uh, that, if I recall correctly, Bear did that. And then we got the post office over here. This was Hill. I have no mail at the moment. When there's mail, we flip the switch to turn the light on. There is an upstairs, but it's just more mailboxes. Oh. Oh, Oh! Well, thank you, Lazy. I assume you put that in there since you just flipped the switch on. I do have mail. Lazy just gave me some armor. Alright, thank you very much. You gave me more than I needed, but that's okay. If you don't want it, I'll store it. I've got storage for it. Let's see. The road was done by me up to a point, and then Kennedy took over. We've got Lotus's farm shop. Do I go into every... Yeah, let's go into at least some of these. Got the different foods. Shut the door behind us, though. There's some snails as well as more cake. Got nice little bits and bobs around. We've got the hardware store created by Puntland. I was about to say his employee's not here anymore, but what the heck? His employee is here, sitting in a boat now. Hi, Doug. There is an upstairs with the stuff to get. We've got the clothing store. This was you and Killer, right? Is lag no longer in? Oh, you're still in the VC. Oh, you're muted. Okay.
Alright, I'm back. Just went AFK for a bit.
Not a problem. It was you and Killer that made the clothing store, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
And then there's a rocket shop, which I don't remember who did the rocket shop.
Lotus and Titty.
Lotus and Titty. Okay. And then the Mob Head Menagerie. This was you and Killer again, or was it just Killer?
That was me and Killer.
It was both of you? Okay.
Yeah.
I see you got some axolotls, you got a wither skeleton, you got a ravager. Is that room empty? You got one window with
Which room?
nothing in it.
Oh, no, that's like a second floor that you can like actually walk into.
Eh. Ah, okay. So nothing in the window. Oh, we
Yeah.
got a conduit somewhere here.
Yeah, it was for the aquarium, but like I wanted to put heads in it initially, but the heads break in water, which I didn't account for. So we had to
Ah,
do some redesigning.
gotcha. Really nice. Oh, there's more. They go up. Oh, a little back and forth going up and down. Ah, okay, I'm in the aquarium now. There's the conduit. Nice. Are you using snow for the drops?
Yeah, powdered snow and carpet.
Gotcha.
It's just the cleanest way of doing it.
Yep. Oh, there's a downstairs too.
There it is.
Nice. All right. Back across the street, we got the bookstore. That is Ben and Rachel's. Let's go this way first. We got the light store. And I think this was Ben also. Oh, there's a rabbit here. Hello, bunny. All your lighting needs. And then the rest is undeveloped at the moment, that way. We got the town square. Oh, we got another wandering trader here. We'll ignore him for now. We've got the cookie shop. And this was... Is this Andrea? I think it was Andrea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those heads show the skin of the player in Java, but for Bedrock, they just show Steve. I think I remember on Kennedy's stream, this actually looks like Cookie Monster. Yeah, lazy, I know. It's not always. Lazy doing his usual. Java's better than Bedrock. And then we've got Octavia's Flower Shop. We've got flowers and dyes. I actually never looked at all of it. She's got moss and everything. Nice. Lazy's trying to stir up some trouble, I think. Saying east is better than west.
At this
Let's
point, I
go.
just try to ignore it.
Let's go to the museum next. We got Town Square here. Barren at the moment, but for holidays, stuff gets built. We've got the museum, which was also Lotus, if I recall correctly.
Yep, Lotus and Titty.
See, there's the interesting thing. A head that's placed shows correctly. It's just when they're on an armor stand, it looks like Steve. Got all the
Oh,
flowers on.
Bedrock.
Yeah. Upstairs is off limits at the moment. We got the stuff from the head game, which I didn't participate in. I was busy.
I just realized you could see the ghost face outside the museum window.
Oh, yep. We got a display for the end. We got another hidden cake. There's cake everywhere, ain't there? Yeah, I didn't see it until I was looking on Blue Maps. There's a cake on top of the tree at the portal garden.
I think there was some cake in the cathedral too, but we might have eaten that by now.
I wouldn't doubt that there is. Got a nice little fountain here next to the museum. Let's go to Town Hall. Town Hall was built by Kennedy.
Totally original design.
Totally original design, right? I have a complaint though. You gotta walk across the grass to get into the entry. He needs to finish the decorating out front, putting a
I
pathway
think
in
he
and
did
all.
everybody to touch grass.
Okay. Well, at the moment, it just looks unfinished. How's that? Got a nice little snail here again. I will say that the town hall is very impressive to walk into. Hidden cakes again. I think that side's the same. It's just different banners. Um, if I remember correctly, he was going to have a banner to represent everybody that's on the server. So for every
Yeah.
different country that's on the server, which is pretty impressive how many different ones we have. I'm not going all the way to the top. I think one of these rooms is yeah, a little conference room. More cake, more banners. Uh, Let me see how good I can do this. We got Germany. We got Swiss, Belgium. I'm drawing a blank. uh, I I know the approximate area, but is it Norway or Sweden? I don't recall. Uh, is that one the French flag? I know the French flag's red, white, and blue, but I don't recall the orientation off the top of my head. This one I did know, and I can't think of it right now. Is this the Italian flag, maybe? I'm sorry if I'm butchering this for people. But the red, white, and green. And then over here, this is Sweden. This is Sweden, the yellow and the blue.
At least you
Uh,
got that one.
yep. So that one might be Norway.
I think the
Uh,
white and like red cross one might be Finland. I'm not sure though.
okay, Finland. I was trying to think of the other country up there.
Don't quote me on that.
You might be right, because then I think the blue with the white X is Norway. Now that
It's
I think
definitely not
about it.
Norway.
Uh
Norway
Again,
also has like the plus sign.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Then maybe that's not North. I'm sorry to those that I'm butchering. We got another red, white, and blue. Again, this is the different orientation. One of these is the French flag, and one of them is. Ooh, I'm drawing a blank what the other one is. Knew it at some point. Because I did a bunch of these flags on the realm. Killer says Russia. Okay. Hi, Rachel. Welcome in. I'm just here butchering whose flag is who. The next to Poland is Dutch. Is Are you saying that's Poland there? Hi, Ben. Welcome in. And then I think that's the Dutch. That's Japan. Uh, that one I believe is representing Australia. Maybe. Uh, okay. I didn't really look that close, but me and Kennedy need to have some words about the American flag. uh, we got the Canadian flag, and then this is Brazil. Ben is saying Dutch, then Poland, then Argentina, white with Scotland. Whoa, is that Scotland? The white with the red cross? No, is it?
The black with the white X. The one you thought was
Oh,
Norway.
oh, or is he saying the blue with the white X is Scotland? Oh, and right, this is Argentina, right? You're saying this is Argentina.
I thought that was the EU flag.
I don't think the EU flag's represented. I think he was going for countries, so I think this is Argentina. Oh, no, Ben's saying EU. Okay. Because the EU is a bunch of countries together, so okay. I would think that would be more maybe central with the countries that are part of it represented.
Maybe he was running out of ideas.
Maybe. All right, I'm going to stop butchering these flags. I'm getting out of there. Light blue and white with yellow circle. I don't know. I'm butchering them. I'm walking away. I'm walking away. I left the door open. Close.
You at least get Denmark right.
I do not want to. I do not want to go to court for leaving a door open. Light blue with white and yellow circle was Argentina. Yep. Okay. This is the courthouse. I need to pick up the pace a little bit. Time's going. We got the police station. We still got a lot to show too. I'll come back around. Wandering trader. I know, I just killed his llamas. I took the leads and the
Not
leather.
the llamas. And you left him?
Yep,
Oh,
I
that's
left
cruel.
him. Let's see. We've got a gas station over here. I've given up trying to remember who did what. Andrea did the police station. I know that. Somebody did this bridge. So here's where we're
Kennedy
getting
did the
to.
bridge.
Who did?
Kennedy.
Kennedy did the bridge. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
And
it,
Sniper did the gas station.
Sniper did the gas station. Okay. Yeah, this is where I no longer was doing the roads. Kennedy took over using my design and continued the roads. Andrea did the hospital. I think Puntland did the playground, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Oh, that's neat. Do not enter signs. We've got plenty of space left for other stuff. And the road ends here. Kennedy needs to finish connecting the road here. Oh, thank you, Lazy. And I just remembered I didn't stretch. Ah. Oh, I just remembered something else. I will be right back. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
And I realized I never muted in voice chat, so you heard all that. That's fine. It's not in my stream, at least.
Yeah, that's the most important.
Oh, hey, Sniper, welcome in. How are you doing? Uh, I think Sniper was, if I remember correctly, you're the one that did the cave tunnel through with the water. Yep. See, I remember some things. Puntland did this office building. Did he also do the food truck?
He did.
Yeah.
I do really like the sausage truck.
Yeah. It's a nice little touch. And then we've got the cathedral that you and Killer did, right?
Yep.
I do plan on returning on this server. I just never have the time. I understand that. I have yet to be inside the cathedral, so
You should definitely take a look inside.
I went upstairs first, so I get a nice view. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is impressive.
It was
Very
very
nice.
expensive to build.
Lots of iron.
Yeah, it
Lots
was
of,
mostly, the sculk and the warped wood. Oh, the warped wood. And the
yeah,
gilded
warped
blackstone.
wood, skulk, crimson wood. You did not go cheap in here, huh? Gilded blackstone. How many bastions did you have to raid to get all this gilded blackstone?
I don't even know. I think it was like completely totaled one or something. Killer kept coming back with more from the same one. There's
Oh,
definitely nothing left for the pigs now.
Because that's a lot of gilded blackstone. I didn't realize there was that much in one bastion.
You'd be surprised.
Sniper, the honeycomb is for bits donation. If you hover over it, it says 100. So depending on how many bits you donate, you get different badges.
But you should check out the Cathedral Garden if you haven't already. That one's quite nice too.
Cathedral Garden.
Yeah, next to it and like behind.
Oh, got incoming ad. Uh, is there a way into this from inside?
No, it's on the outside. On the other side.
Of course.
Yeah, he took the long way around.
Ooh, cave. Do, 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 do. Yep, I took the long way.
Yep.
I went right when I should have went left. Oh, excuse me. Nice. It, not to complain. This is nice. I would have probably put something a little taller in between here so that you could see it while you're walking.
Yeah,
And
we
you,
did try to experiment with like tulips and things like that, but it didn't look right.
and you do get a
But
little
we
bit of
did
a glimpse, but
honestly torch flowers might look nice because we did torch flowers at the back and that looked quite nice, but they're so expensive, you know? We don't have a sniffer farm yet, so
or even any of the too tall flowers. Probably, I'm not saying you have to do it. It looks nice the way it is, don't get me wrong. Uh, but what I would probably try if you wanted to is put the two tall flowers that are outside inside and put the petals where the two tall flowers are currently. Just a thought.
yeah.
Now we're at the graveyard. We're in the middle of ads. Yeah, now this doesn't look too bad.
Yeah. Because I sort of didn't want it to like go up above the hedgerow as such, so that was kind of a bit limited since we couldn't use the tall flowers for that.
Yeah. Again, it looks nice the way it is. If you don't change it, it's fine. Welcome back, everybody, from the ads. Just having a little discussion about those flowers over there. Uh, we got the torch flowers back here. It looks nice. We passed some gravestones. Anybody in particular buried in these?
Not yet. You know, there's we've got space for new additions.
I have not done that yet, Ben. It's on my to-do list. The first thing was getting approval. So for later on when this is on YouTube, Ben asked me about the Froglight storage upgrade. Ben built the Froglight farm. Uh, I was just thinking that it could use a little improvement for the storage. Have Man, words are escaping me. Have it automatically sort the different frog lights into different chests, was my thought. We've got a nice little park here with a dock. This was also built by Puntland. Once again, we got some hidden cake. Probably be nice if this went off to something. Likewise, that side. Hey, another bunny. And oh, we've got a Ko-Fi donation popped up on the screen, but it's not popping up in chat. Did the Ko-Fi bot stop working in my chat? Um, oh, I have yet to log in on this computer. I want to see who did it so I can thank them for it. Uh, Sorry, give me a moment here. I've got two-factor authentication for most things. Keep it extra protected. Uh, yeah, I'd like notifications, considering. Uh, Rachel. Got a $10 donation from Rachel. Thank you so much, Rachel. I'm sorry that didn't pop up for chat. It did pop up on screen, but kind of small for me watching. I didn't get a chance to read it. Thank you. I appreciate it. We've got Gruntlands here. Oh, thank you. You didn't have to, Rachel. Hi, Andrea. Obviously, Gruntlands is made by Puntland. Uh, you know, I started this tour for Victoria. I wonder if Victoria's still here. Might as well finish, though. We've got the hotel. I don't remember who built the hotel. We've got a snail on top.
Me and Killer again.
You and Killer again?
Yep.
And we've got Kennedy's Butcher Shop. We've got my fishing shack in the back there. We've got Andrea's wool. The upstairs is all the automated wool making, and then down here is for people to come get. And then Kennedy built this. It's a reference to the Minecraft movie, which I have yet to see, but obviously from trailers I've seen this part, the chicken cooker. I guess this works. Well, turn the lava on, but I don't know if this is what's supposed to be in here, but we've got eggs, feathers, and chicken. Actually, if this works, we can remove the other chicken cooker over there. Because there's no need to have two chicken cookers at spawn. It should save a little bit on lag. Oh, Over here we got the results of the Easter egg hunt. And yeah, I think I'm going to call an end to the tour. Oh, that's the shulker box Lazy gave me. I'll put this stuff away in there. Given the time, there is more to the tour. If you want to see more, you can check out Kennedy's. I think Kennedy put some videos up online of the past tours on YouTube. That, or I think I gave a past tour. My videos are all up on my YouTube. Because we do have Fluffy. He is our pet warden. He is part of the Kenny D sign that is outside the entertainment district, of which we have a Among Us game. We have the start of a Monopoly board. I think that's it. We do have a community desert, and a community ice spike biome for collecting resources. They aren't really much to see though. The frog light farm we'll get to on a future episode when I update the storage system. What I was talking to Lag earlier while the ads were running, I plan on making this Bowser's Castle. Oh, thank you, Lag. Because my Mario tunnel ended down there, and I think I want to make this Bowser's Castle. And that means digging out all of this uh, netherrack, and of which I'm underneath a lava lake. So that's going to be fun. And as big as Bowser's Castle is, it's going to open up into the regular part of the nether. So all of that needs to be emptied. Right now, that's my little access to get up to the nether. It's a crimson biome. Alright, let's get this armor put on. Thank you again, Lazy, for the armor. Uh, Here's a question. And I think I have an answer for it. So I set this up for bits donations, but I think I want to also acknowledge Ko-Fi donations here. So I guess it's more of a statement than a question, because I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Oh, Ben with the check-in. Let's see. Lazy with the check-in. And you know what? Oh, Ben with 145 bits. Thank you so much, Ben. You didn't have to. I will have to get these names on the wall here in a moment. Uh, Lag with the check-in. uh, I think I'm going to keep the pants with the curse on them. You know, it doesn't look that much different. Actually, leg gave me boots already. Do you want any of this back, Lazy? Check the train. Do we have a hype train? Oh, check-in train. Never mind. Check-in train. Oh, why did I stop here? Nah, they were spare armor. Okay, thank you, Lazy. I will go ahead and file this stuff away down here then. Rachel, with 100 bits, thank you so much. Yep, now we got a hype train. Thank you guys so much. Uh, gold, leather, iron, chainmail. I don't have a place for diamond. These boots are enchanted, so they go over here. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate it. That's enchanted. Yep, we've got a hype train. They're all enchanted, except for the pants. I hope that they make it so Bedrock can drop stuff again. That leaves those pants. You want the shulker box back, Lazy? Alright, before I forget. Uh, do I put the amounts? I'm not sure if I should put the amounts. I have a set of enchanted diamond with mending if you want to swap it. It's up to you, Lazy. I think armor with mending you should probably keep to give to a new person when they join. I think the problem with if I put the amount here is I gotta remember to update it as people donate more. As much as I want to acknowledge how much everybody has given, I'm not sure I'll be able to keep up with it properly, is what I'm worried. I guess for the moment I'll put what was donated today. Uh, Back through the chat a moment. Then gifting a 1-tier sub to Sniper. Nice. Thank you very much, Ben. Chuck it in my post box if you want. Oh, the shulker box. Okay. I will do that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll put Ben up here. Oh, Rachel gifting a 1-tier sub to Lazy. I just realized that is capitalizing it, but uh, it should be fine. I guess. Uh, let's see. You guys each gave one. So this is for this stream. I will be going back. I can't go back too far, but I'm going to go back through and update for past ones. The other thing is, do I just do for Minecraft streams? Because if I do it for all streams, I gotta take the time to. I gotta write it down and remember to put it in here. I think there's a lot of variables. I could do this a couple different ways. So for now, it's just this stream and any future Minecraft streams. I'll have to think about how easy it'll be for me putting in from other streams and such. But thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. So much support today. And I haven't been around in a while. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's boom. Yep. Did you take your medicine? Okay, I couldn't remember. Thank you. Uh, what do we got? It is 5 minutes to 11. Thank you, Ben. I was. Is it possible to be able to name the sign the list is on? You can, however, I don't think it's going to show up. I guess we'll try one. I want to eat. I know I want to eat. What do we call it? Donators. We can change it later. And I spelled that wrong. Wow. This is for science. Yeah. See, the name doesn't show up. Hidden Easter egg. Yeah, hidden Easter egg. In the case of chess, it would say at the top, but for signs, there's nothing for the signs. Speaking of signs, I saw the sign. If you break it, you wipe the name as well. Basically, as soon as you place it, the name is gone. Gotcha. Yep, name's gone. So there's no benefit to naming signs.
It's practically early been some been
Yeah. Nice to see the signs are still up unchanged in the bookshop. Is there something we don't know about? Put sword away in storage, not to be used for the rest of stream. I've forced. I totally forgot that I set that up, Ben. Wow. Alright, Ben. Put sword away in storage, not to be used for the rest of the stream. Alright. There, I'll just toss those in there. I don't have a sword now. Thanks, Ben. I didn't want to be mean. What do we got? We got an arrow. Let's put this stuff away. Arrows go in here. Rotten flesh goes down in the fishing area. Could have gone with empty inventory. Lots of laughs. Yeah, that would have been pretty horrible. One thing, Ben, you probably should have played that sooner. Considering I'm about to wrap up my stream here. Thinking if there's anything else I need to do besides head back to spawn to give Lazy his shulker box back. And I don't think that there is. I need to get ready. We gotta go away here today, so ages ago. I'm old. I've just woke up from a long sleep. Do you feel better? You need this sleep, Ben. You don't always sleep very good, so uh yeah, I think that's it.
Are you David Stubbs?
No, I'm not.
There is no more French toast up here at the moment.
It doesn't sound like it.
Oh, you went and brought more up, didn't you? Will you get her some, please? Sorry, my kids. Alright, I'm going to finish up here.
Wait, you what?
See who's on that we can raid. Oh, Sniper's on. Playing Fortnite. Gotta get back into things here.
That's fine, but you're waiting. I did my questions.
No, it's sussy. That one's fine. Memories to keep. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes pranks are good and you just want to keep them because they're too good to get rid of, right? Oh, you're talking about my mountain. Yeah, it's just a little sussy down there, huh? Alright. Yeah, okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I really do. But I need to call an end to stream because it's getting to that time that I need to get ready. And we're going to raid out to Sniper. Let's stop raids. Get this ready. There we go. Alright. Oh, starting soon. So she hasn't started yet anyway. Excuse me. Do we wait? No, I don't think I can wait. Unfortunately, there's some fresh ones now. Alright. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Ben, for the donations and the subscriptions, the gifted subscriptions, and Rachel for the Ko-Fi donation. I appreciate it so much. For everybody, everything that everybody's done. I gotta find out why the Ko-Fi bot didn't announce that in chat, but at least it announced it on screen, so that was good. And yeah, I'm not sure when I'll be streaming again. Uh, so every other week I'm out of town. So there's definitely no streams Saturdays. Sundays I tend to be too tired even though I'm home. So if I feel up to it, there's the possibility of streams on Sundays. Then there's the off weeks. So probably the next scheduled stream, I don't think there's any reason that I can't, will be not this coming Saturday, but the following Saturday will be a Sea of Thieves stream with another Minecraft stream that Sunday. Uh, Again, that's typically 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today I started a little bit earlier. Snooze that ad. Uh, Bless you. Follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky. I've been trying to make sure I post on there when I do stream. Also, if for whatever reason I don't, um, yeah, you guys love interrupting my train of thought, huh? uh, yeah. So Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram. I need to get some new screenshots of stuff and post up. And past streams are up on YouTube. So follow me at all these locations. If you're watching this on YouTube, head over to Twitch. Follow me so that you can watch me when I play live. And yeah, until next time, everybody. Gonna hit start raid, get that ready. And until next time, take care, everybody. Yeah, the chat doesn't show up on YouTube, unfortunately, lazy, so they're not going to see it. Well, oh wait, no, they will see it because I'm on this screen. Never mind, they will see it. Yeah. Until next time, take care, everybody. Have a good one, and we'll catch you later. Bye.